Event 7 with new pirates. Let's see. Okay, so I get the costume of Black Knight. That's nice. Let's talk about these heroes. So, yeah, I'll get 3 coins from the event farming and maybe complete that chest. So, we have Black Caesar. Very quickly. By the way, why the hell is he Black Caesar? He doesn't look black from any angle. Kidding. Pirate having a cleric class. This is unfortunately still for 2, 3, 4, 5 heroes. So there's an attack and there's a mana generation increase via the family bonus. Stats 945, 1007. That number seems familiar. Defense 1781. No, that's a cheap joke. Pirate's Vengeance is the special at average speed. Deals 335% damage to all enemies. So he whacks all. This, I want to see how this looks. Okay, not bad. And this is also a very good Aether power to have. Back to the normal view, which is what most players look at. Second portion of the special after the whack to all. I like whack all heroes. Kemeny was picked up for that whack all and blah 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 reasons which I've already spoken. So that's that. Summons a pirate skeleton fiend for all enemies. The fiend damages with 90% attack per turn and stays till 40% of the target's max health is absorbed and gives minus 45% attack for its owner for as long as the owner has the fiend. And the effect cannot be cleansed. But Arco can do his magic and convert the fiend into something else. Okay, so I would say a good hit-all hero. The fiend is jerk because the attack per turn is at 90% is a sizable one. 40% target's max health is also high compared to the 30 or the 35 that others are doing, and minus 45% attack to the owner till the fiend is useful because these days heroes, even the hit 3 and there are many hit all. So this ailment actually slowly it's turning out that negative attack ailment is a helpful ailment to have, to give. So yeah, Black Caesar, Red Caesar, whatever. Well, nothing great to write about, but a useful hero to have. Go out, come back in. Sargasso. So I've been irritated at this hero whenever he pops up, but I'm going to not be irritated because they have improved his version, and for a lot of I would say, what do you call, rosters, he would be very useful in this version. Was a fighter and used to give whack to 3 and reduced healing. What does he do now? He can call a powerful minion because druid minions are real jerks. It's still unfortunately 2, 3, 4, 5 attack and mana. This is really super because as you can see, this has got balanced with this being on the higher side, the original version, but I like this one because there is a strong survivability via this route. So that helps. This is very, very good. Passive, why am I saying very, very good? Because for these fellows, they will not give some crazy ass passive like the construct heroes have. So I would say nothing existed. The costume version has this. Roughly about 129%, 129 poison damage per turn. for 4 turns. We can see this Curse of the Sea from Curse of Sargasso. At average speed, 415 damage, which is the same and minor to the nearby, but the target and nearby enemies get minus 100% decrease of any healing received, which means there is no healing for 4 turns. It was minus 90, so it's almost similar. And there is a baby water damage. So I would say a useful hero for a lot of rosters. Don't get disheartened. And don't hire Mr. Costume. He is useful. And I will leave it at that. I have to constantly drop thinking about my roster because my roster is not the reality also. So for most players. So I like this version for free to play and cheap to play player rosters. Not that their rosters are not good. They also pull hero. And this is where I love this game's RNG. That RNG plays in to a certain extent a leveler by providing heroes while the spenders are spend a lot and do the numbers game and pull heroes, but there are quite a few other players that pull some good heroes. Yeah, so Sargasso is useful via the costume route. Go out, come back in. Lady Locke costume. So pirates are costumed. So she was a sorcerer, target nearby, damage over turn, 4 turns, starting low, increasing, and used to cleanse. What does she do now? This is the same. This enhances the numbers, though still very low. I like the fact that the attack is in the 900, mid 900s. Okay, this poison damage is higher, so 125 plus 6, so 131 poison damage per turn over 4 turns. Serenade of Sedition at average speed deals 120% damage to the target and minor damage to the nearby enemies. Okay, that minor sounds really silly. 120 and minor? Really? So 60% is the minor, it becomes half. They should have just kept 120% damage to the target. Okay, rest is the same damage over turn, 4 turns, and starting low, increasing with every turn. And cleanses status ailments. So she would be a very useful one to carry in case the healer that has been taken doesn't cleanse. So this is a damage causing hero. There is obviously a minor direct damage through the specials, but significant damage over turns. So 4 turns when I'm looking at it, 524 plus this is 1614. No, 24, the 1614. Yeah, 1614, sorry. Mathematics. Let me take a sip of coffee. Refresh myself. So 1614 damage, so that's a sizable damage. Yep, so that's Lady Locke. Useful costume. I think there's one more fellow. Okay, Peters, what are you doing? Reading a book? Seriously? You were killing people with your rusted weird sword. So he had a dagger, so he was dodgy. What does he do now? Same. It's nice to see it's not 2, 2, 3, 1. Like still some 4-star costumes have. Stats still on the lower side despite that. Shocking news. Yeah, this is shocking, seriously. At fast speed, deals 320 and silences for 3 turns. I think it's the same. And minus 24% defense for 3 turns to a single target is what has been given to the costume. Okay, so that's that. That's Peters. I think covered all. Congratulations in case you picked up a hero of your choice, and good luck in case you're trying for someone. I'm glad that I got from whatever was there the costumes, so I can actually use Black Knight more often by enhancing that stats. So that's that. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Cheers.